Welcome to the final Movie Guys preview of May.
There are two things you can count on in May every year: Memorial Day and sequels.
There are 3 sequels this May that Hollywood is trying to get you excited about.
But don't drink too much over Memorial Day weekend. Otherwise, you might wake up the next day unable to recall just what sequel you saw.
Oh man, I think I remember the movie. There was a big star in it who was coming back for another film.
Oh, Johnny Depp or Jack Black. No, wait, you said big star.
No, there was a fat guy who was being funny.
Oh, Hangover Part 2. Kung Fu Panda Part 2.
Yeah, he was animated.
Oh, animated. Zach Galifianakis. He's, really animated. No, wait, you said big star.
Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides is the 4th film in the Disney franchise based on the theme park ride that never ends. And this installment is directed by Rob Marshall, mostly known for his musicals 9 and Chicago. So I imagine he's going to make a few changes to the franchise.
Once again, Captain Jack Sparrow is at the helm, played by Johnny Depp. But this time he goes it alone, without the solid support of Orlando Bloom, Keira Knightley, Jonathan Pryce, and that other British guy from the first 3 movies. Can Jack carry a Pirates movie all by himself? Before you answer that, consider this. Darth Vader was a great standalone villain, but you center an entire trilogy around him, well, that could be overkill. Same thing could happen here.
In this movie, the pirates are seeking a crystal skull. I'm sorry, no wait. It's the Fountain of Youth. Fountain of Youth. Yeah, that's a surprise. I thought everybody knew that the Fountain of Youth was in Johnny Depp's backyard. But in any case, Captain Jack is enlisted in the search because of his possession of a special map. You know, for a guy with practically no possessions, isn't it ironic that everything Jack Sparrow does own is important enough to launch the plot of a movie?
The latest from If It Ain't Broke, Don't Fix It Studios, The Hangover Part 2 takes all of our favorite characters from The Hangover to Thailand for, you ready for this? A wedding. Of course, preceded by a wild night of partying, which, wait for it, they can't remember the next day. Are you writing this down? This is gold. Kidding aside, there's really no reason for the filmmakers to mess with the formula too much here. That formula being essentially Bachelor Party meets Agatha Christie. I mean, what's the alternative for Hangover the sequel? The guys stay in and have a boring evening, which they can remember all too well the next day? Come on. If you like The Hangover and you're up for a sequel, well, then you know what you're getting into with this. But to actually have one of your characters say,
I can't believe this is happening again.
Maybe that's pushing it a little.
This movie is really taking a page from the gold standard of sequels, Sex and the City 2. But instead of the hot deserts and sweaty camels of Abu Dhabi, the guys here are being transferred to Thailand, specifically for a wild and woolly adventure in Bangkok. That's Bangkok. I don't care if you live there, that never gets old.
Mel Gibson was ousted after complaints from Zach Galifianakis, who refused to work with a man who's been known to spew such hatred and sexist comments about women. Also in The Hangover Part 2, convicted rapist Mike Tyson.
Kung Fu Panda is back. Back in black, as they say, because Jack Black is returned once again to voice the title character. This movie promises to be all the fun and excitement of Tenacious D without all that fun and excitement.
This time, Kung Fu Panda Po goes up against some sort of force deadly to the art of Kung Fu itself, which prompts this line from one of its characters.
How can Kung Fu stop something that stops Kung Fu?
Ah, let the Zen riddles begin, as this movie means to brain tease its audience indeed. Alrighty, Kung Fu Panda 2, I've got one for you. The philosopher Basho once said, a flute with no holes is not a flute, and a donut with no holes is a Danish. I've stopped talking.
Kung Fu Panda 2 exercises a new directing technique as seen in its trailer. Now, big bucks have been paid so Jack Black can come back and voice the character of Po, so the production makes room for all of Jack Black's lines. Now watch the trailer here as the action, music, and sound effects all grind to a halt so Jack Black can make it funny.
You guys, did you see that? I just was like, what? My fist hungers for justice. That was my fist.
Ah, my old enemy. Stairs.
See, no, I like that. That's original. That's something I haven't seen before.
Hello, Arthur.
What was that?
French kiss.
Really? Because the French always surrender. That was decidedly German.
Kindly just drop the sheet.
Say what? Whoops! There it is!
Helen, aren't you having any meat?
It's not good to eat a big meal before a fitting.
This is some classy shit. I want to apologize. I'm not even confident of which end that came out of.
Everybody was kung fu